Now, I am going to dictate a legal passage based on Calcutta High Court current judgment on land acquisition and compensation dispute at the rate of 120 words per minute. Let's start. This writ petition has been filed by the petitioners residents of Murshidabad district challenging the acquisition of their agricultural land for the construction of a public canal under the Jal Jeevan Mission. The petitioners allege that the acquisition was carried out without proper notice, compensation, or rehabilitation in violation of the right to fair compensation and transparency in land acquisition, rehabilitation, and resettlement Act 2013 para. The petitioners contend that the land in question was their sole source of livelihood and that the acquisition has rendered them destitute. It is submitted that no social impact assessment was conducted and the mandatory publication of notification under Section 11 of the Act was not made in the local vernacular language. The petitioners further allege that the authorities failed to respond to their representations dated 12/03/2023 and 18/06/2023 para. The learned counsel for the petitioners argued that the acquisition process was arbitrary and violative of Articles 14 and 21 of the Constitution. He submitted that the petitioners were not given an opportunity to be heard and that the compensation awarded was grossly inadequate. He relied on the Supreme Court's decision in Bimla Devi versus State of Haryana, which emphasized the need for procedural fairness in land acquisition matters. The respondents, represented by the learned government leader, submitted that the acquisition was carried out in accordance with law and that compensation was disbursed to eligible landowners. It was further contended that the canal project was of public importance and that the petitioners' objections were considered by the district land acquisition officer para. Upon hearing both the parties and pursuing the records, this court is of the considered view that the acquisition process suffered from procedural irregularities, the failure to conduct a social impact assessment, and the absence of proper notice to affected landowners are serious lapses that undermine the legitimacy of the acquisition para. The court observed that the petitioners' representations were not addressed by the authorities and that the compensation awarded did not reflect the market value of the land. The court emphasized that the right to property, though no longer a fundamental right, remains a constitutional right under Article 300A and cannot be deprived without the authority of law. Where Justice C. Bogdanam noted that the principles of natural justice require that affected persons be given a fair opportunity to present their case. The court cited the decision in State of Kerala versus M. Bhaskaran, where the Supreme Court held that procedural safeguards are integral to the land acquisition process. In light of the above, this court directs the district magistrate Murshidabad to conduct a fresh inquiry into the petitioner's claims and submit a report within 8 weeks. The inquiry shall include verification of land records, compensation registers, and rehabilitation measures undertaken. The authorities shall also ensure that future acquisitions under the Jal Jeevan Mission comply with the statutory requirements of the 2013 Act. The court further directs that if the petitioners are found eligible, appropriate compensation and rehabilitation shall be provided in accordance with law. The authorities shall ensure that the petitioners are not deprived of basic amenities and that their families are not subjected to undue hardship. This writ petition is accordingly disposed of with the above directions. No costs. Stop. Thank you.